gentlemen, this is a very, very special video that, quite frankly, I didn't even think would come around. But I'm here today with a very different kind of styled video. Now, no, there won't be any new games that we're playing. There won't be any new missions or challenges that we're trying to complete. Today is just some very exciting news that I did not think would come around. On October 21st of 2023, Prisman has announced that he will be making a return to Assassin. Now, I know that doesn't sound that critical. I know it doesn't sound bad at all. For me though, for us loyal Assassin players, this is huge. This game hasn't updated in, like, I would say almost like a year. It's been ages, and this game has lacked updates, and players and like just loyal fan bases on it have just dropped completely. Let's even just take the biggest influence to Assassin, No Data. He dropped Assassin and went to Mystery too. Data, if you're watching this, I understand. I don't blame you for that, but this is pretty big. And in this video, I'm here to give my thoughts, opinions, and maybe even some predictions about this update that is coming out. Now, really quick, I'm just going to read the actual message that Prisman announced. Assassin will be making a return soon. We will have more to announce soon. But for now, work on revamp update for the game has already entered production. There will be no major gameplay changes, only improvements to bring the game up to date. Let me know what you would like to see, and this update to be for you, the players, as much as they can. Now, I completely butchered that message because I cannot read for the life of me. But pretty much he just announced that the game is going to be updated, so everything's not like outdated in Assassin. And also there's going to be a revamp, which is something that I actually predicted. I predicted that if Assassin ever updated, it would get a revamp. Now, what kind of revamp? First thing I'm going to say is probably a new lobby. I'm hoping that we get a new lobby, and something else. I don't know if I've even said any of this on camera, but something I would like to see is new tier 1s. So the current tier 1s that are in the shop are the ones that we've had for years and years. I want those to get switched out for new tier 1s. I don't know if that seems like very far-fetched, but I think it would be really cool to get some new tier 1s in the shop. So that's something I would like to see, is some new tier 1s that we can get. Kind of like when Slab Hammer or the elementals, well, not really elementals, but the Cerimeters or whatever the heck they're called. When those new tier 1s came out, they were very hype at the time. They added a lot of stuff to the game, you know, got players trying to unlock them and stuff. So I think a complete revamp of tier 1s is going to be I think it would be very cool for the game. Another thing, which this one's kind of tricky, this one's iffy, I don't know if it should actually happen, but newer maps or even just updating old maps. If we're talking about revamps, such as a lobby revamp, I think we should get some newer maps, or even, I know it mentioned no crazy gameplay changes yet, but new game modes. I think new game modes would be super helpful to have Assassin come back. And maybe even just starting off on like a November, October Halloween update, even though we're like already close to the end of the month. I think something like that would be pretty beneficial for good old Assassin. Can't go wrong with it. Another thing that I could probably predict is maybe a new UI, a new shop, new trading features. Like maybe they like revamp it so it doesn't look as like old-timey as it is. And I'm kind of hoping that this one doesn't happen, mainly because I like the shop how it is. I like trading how it is. So me personally, I would not want to see it change, but maybe it's something that'll happen. You never know. And I'm trying to think what else, because there's not too. He already said there's no big gameplay changes. It's just gonna be a revamp. So there's not too much you could do else with the revamp. Otherwise, new stuff. The tier 1 thing, I'm really hoping for the tier 1 thing. I want new tier 1s. And maybe this might be kind of iffy as well, but maybe making clan prizes tradable. This, again, I don't think this one should happen, but making stuff that's like unobtainable, like not stuff that's not tradable, like I don't know what the heck it's called. Put a picture of the little pumpkin, that's what it's called, pumpkin pop, the pumpkin popsicle. Maybe that becomes tradable, or some other stuff that like cough, the top 10 prizes that we can't trade. You know, I want to get me a Nebula Knight, make them tradable. Hopefully that doesn't follow through with newer Assassin, because from what I've seen in the past like few months, bundles have gone like absolutely crazy. Some of them are understandable. I feel like some bundles are pretty rare and they're getting what they've needed for quite a few years, but they're all being categorized as valuable because they have the title of being a bundle, which it's understandable, but no. And now, something else that I should probably explain is where I leave off in all this. The biggest thing that I've had on this channel alone, like all my top videos have been only Assassin videos. None of my vlogs, none of my Flood Escape 2, none of my Resident Massacre, Bloxburg, any of those videos have never topped one of my Assassin training videos. Why? I don't know. I can't tell you why. You guys just love the heck out of those videos. But I need to make this clear right now so I don't get flooded with more comments. I will not be doing Assassin full time. I am not about to be the next No Data. That is not a title that I am interested in. I'm willing to make a video every now and then, but if it becomes a thing where Assassin's the only like traction that I'm getting, I might just not make videos on it, because I like to do other things rather than just play the same game and like trading it over and over. And this is something I've thought about for a while, but getting into my more actual interest in what I do in my personal life. Now, for those of you that don't know, you can follow me on Instagram here. The tag's there somewhere. Hopefully editing me like put it there. But I do a lot of photography stuff. I love doing photography. I love doing film. I'm working on a short film with like a lot of my good friends, and I do music. I like playing guitar, I like piano, I played clarinet in school. Just all these things that I like to do, but I don't get to show on camera because it's not what you guys want. And I made it kind of conscious not to show any of that stuff, but it's getting to a point where I would like to express it more. It's just very hard to do because I'm in a spot where I feel like all you guys want to see are Assassin videos. So if you randomly start seeing like random like vlogs, like I'm gonna be making a video of how I painted, darn it, should I leak this? I'm not gonna leak this. I'm not gonna leak it. But I'm gonna be doing a painting video that I'm painting. I'm trying not to leak anything, and it's not really working. And then when my short film comes out, I'll make sure to like maybe make a BTS video on the whole thing. But otherwise, it's probably just gonna be uploaded to another channel, which is another thing. If this whole channel does end up just becoming gaming videos, and I can't promote and do what I want, then there's a chance that every video on this channel gets privated and I start from zero. I start from 0 subscribers and I just build my way up with another kind of reputation of not even associating with video games. Because don't get me wrong, video games are fun and I feel like I'm good at what I do. I love the concept of trade. I like Flood Escape 2. Those are by far my 2 favorite games ever in Roblox. But it's not something that I would be interested in doing for like full time, because it's an interest to me, but it's not the biggest interest that I have. This is just something that I like to do in my spare time that kind of took over full time. Something to note is I'm still just a junior in high school, you know. It's not like I have like a whole busy life or anything, but I have other things that I would genuinely want to do rather than sit down and like film a video for 45 minutes just trading. It's not what I want to do. It's something that I wouldn't mind doing, but I want to be able to do my other things and maybe even share it with all of you guys. So it's tricky. It's a lot of things I've considered recently, but I'm not too much of a planner. I'm on the road of just going with the flow, see where it goes, because I can't predict what's gonna happen. I can't predict what comments are gonna pop up. I can't predict how many likes, how many views this is gonna get. Well, that's a lie. I can predict that this will get more views only because it's probably gonna have assassin in the title. But I was just kind of yapping there, but that's just a small little portion of the BTS behind this whole thing. And with that, that's where I'm going to end this video, because I don't have too much to talk about Assassin, since the message that we got was very, very nice. I'll tell you now, it was something that I really liked to see, but it doesn't give too much evidence of what we got coming, so it's kind of just like, we'll wait. I'll make a video whenever the update drops. I'm super excited. You know, Prisman, if you want to like link me your Snapchat, you know, I'll add you. But with that, I would highly recommend checking out my Instagram, you know, maybe even checking out some of my older videos where I actually really express and I show what I am really interested in and what I like to do. Otherwise, make sure you like, subscribe. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the video. But like, subscribe, join my Discord server where I announce important announcements. That's the best place to do everything. And again, thank you for watching. Prisman, can't wait to see this update.